Hi guys, welcome to shop RJ Pasini for great deals on eBay. My name is Rich Pasini. I do sneak peek videos, demo videos, and intro videos, and this is a real brief sneak peek video. I only got 3 items I want to just talk about, and I got the little display area set up over there. So I'm just going to talk to you a little about it, and we'll take it from there. The picture is going to come out kind of dark because, I'm over here on the East Coast, and it's kind of overcast. And usually when I shoot my videos, if I don't set the floodlights up, I try to do it natural lighting, and it might be a little dark, so I apologize for that, folks. But it's just to get the point across, just to talk a little about the items I have. So let me go catch you over in the next video, for the display area there, and we'll take it from there. And thanks. What we got? I have just a couple things here. There's only 3 items, but I just want to go over it briefly with you, very quickly, hopefully. And I just want to talk a little about what I got here. Here, I went yesterday, went sourcing, and I picked up, because I know Star Wars is out, and I figured maybe somebody out there with a son or a daughter that might like this here. I picked up this little case here, travel case with the it's got the roller wheels on it, and it's pretty clean condition considering, folks. It looks like it doesn't have too much wear on it, to be honest with you. As you can see in the video, it's pretty clean too. I mean, if you think about it, it's pretty clean. It's not really that bad condition. Really no big scuff marks or anything on it. The only thing I did notice is that, I don't know if that's the way it was. It was laying in a shelf in the store, so I don't know if that's what pushed that in like that. But there's nothing wrong with it, to be honest with you. It's just the way it is like that. There's no rips or anything like that. There's no tears, or it's not damaged or anything by any means. You can see the front of it's over here pretty good. It's got the telescopic pull thing here, so you could roll it away if the kid's got a lot of school books, whatever. It's got that there. The back of it's pretty good too, pretty good condition, as you can see here. All right, you can see it like that there. I'll move it away so you can see it a little better. And that's how it is you're looking at it, face forward. And it's got 2 zipper pulls here, so we're just gonna open up it really quick in here like this. And there's no, like I said, there's no damage in there. You could see it from here. I'll open it back here so you could get an idea. But you can see there's no damage in there. It's all good. There's no rips in there. But you can see that little thing there. I don't know what happened. Something must have been leaning on it. But as you can see, like over here, there's it's like a little, pushed in this way. But there's no damage. No, I don't want you to think there's any rips right there of that nature. Over here, the label. It has over here. You can see that. It's got the Star Wars label in there. If that means anything to you guys. Okay. And I'm just going to give it a little close-up so you can get a look idea. I don't know if you can or not, but you can see it is pretty clean all the way around, from what I can see here. Looking at it in person, it's pretty clean. Okay. Here's the back cover of it. The cover, you can see there's no damage on it. This is not any damage. You see, I don't want you to think that's natural. I guess that's like a reinforcement. That's plastic. It's on all 4 corners, so you can see that there. All right. Because you might look at it and say, oh, it looks like it's got cracks and stuff, but I guess they put that there to reinforce the corners. So it's on all 4 corners, not plastic. But you can see it's pretty clean, though. I mean, you can see, looking in the video, it's pretty clean, in and out. So I know Star Wars is a big thing, and if you guys are interested in this walkway bed, it does have like little marks on it. Like I'm now looking over here. I saw the length here. I can't get that off of there. It does like a little mark. It'll be noted in the description. It's got a little mark on the top over here. Let's see. Sometimes when I picked this up, it was like nighttime, but when you're looking at things with regular, incandescent light, you can't notice a lot of things. But so far, that's the only thing I see. It's right over here. It's got like a little mark. I don't know if you can see that there, folks. Let's see if I get right there. You go. So I know I could see it on the camera. I knew you guys could. Right there. It's like a little mark there. A little. I don't know what kind of mark that is, but anyway, that's what we got going on. Otherwise, this thing is very clean. It's almost in like new condition, So that's what we got going on with that. And again, this is the rollaway good. I picked this little thing up here. This is a novelty type of thing here. It's a little. Let me move this so it doesn't distract you guys. It's a little woody, camera, and it talks every time you hit the button on here.
Okay, now ready, and give me your best cowpoke smile.
Right? And each time you hit it.
Oh, looking good, partner.
And that's the back of it. And I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but when you move it a certain way, this thing is one of those type of things that hologram type of things that move back and forth. Let's see, can you see it? I'm trying to look at it in the camera here to see if you can see it. Yeah, I think you can. I could see it in the camera, so I'm sure you can see it too. Yeah, when you move it straight up like this, you can see Woody. And when you move back there, he's on the, what is he, on a horse or something? No, whatever it is. But you can see he moves back and forth. I'm looking at it, it's looking opposite to me. But you can see that there, see? That's how it looks. And that's the back of it. This is, of course, fake. This is not no, it's not like a little 35mm camera or anything, but it's a nice collectible if you're a collector of Toy Story. And it plays different things, you know, he says different things.
Oh, now that's one white as a Grand Canyon smile.
Okay.
I'm going to give that smile a great big yee-haw. Hey, there's a snake in your boot. Just kidding. Boy, you should have seen the look on your face. All right, just watch the star and smile. You're the rootin' tootin'est cowpoke getting their picture taken around. Ready? Okay, on three, say yee-haw. 1, 2, 3, yee-haw!
You get the gist of it. And this here pops down, and like I said again, when you getting ready, I guess when your son or daughter's playing with this and they get ready to take a picture,
Okay, partner.
that pops up.
Say
Okay, so that's what we got going on with that. Like I said, I got very basic things here, really basic. Now this thing here is nice. It's a Disney Pixar Cars clock. It's not a clock radio, it's a clock. And here's the thing, it's a good thing I looked it up on YouTube because I want to see how these things function. I wasn't sure. This thing here, I don't want to force it. It's supposed to go, looking at the YouTube thing there, someone did a video on this here. This car moves when the sound goes on. It's supposed to move a little here. I don't think it does all the time. On certain sounds, the car would go back and forth. Okay. Apparently, this one don't. Okay. So if you do buy this clock radio, not clock radio, this clock, just remember, I'm going to put it in the description as well, the car does not move. It's overall pretty clean condition considering some of the decals might be a little worn over here. I don't know, and over here, like you can see it on the side here, it's worn. It's a nice novelty though, to be honest with you. That's basically it. It takes a 6-volt AC adapter. It takes 4 AA batteries that are not included with this here, folks. So just to let you know, give you guys a heads up. It does have little marks on here. I try to clean up the best I can. I don't know what it's from. I don't know if it's like pen mark or whatever, but I try to clean it up the best I could. I don't know if there was a sticker. I know it looks like some of it's coming off. I guess it didn't do it that good, but I guess probably needs another little light cleaning. But it's considering it's pretty clean considering, you know. Here's one of those flat batteries that's in there. I guess that's the backup that keeps the clock still, timed, so you don't lose time with it. When you hit it on, you turn it on like this. Let's see here. Turns to green. It gets green like that, as you can see. I did test it out. The alarm does work. When it goes off, it comes the sounds. Here's the sound you hear.
I'll see you at the race.
All right. Let's see what else I got here.
Wish me luck.
All right. Makes sound like that. Here's the other one. This is the Grand Prix, and this is the Sound FX, this one here. That's what this one here. If you're going to set the alarm, you got your alarm set here, and you can see that, and here is your clock set. Here is to turn the alarm on or off. You can see a little thing there. When it's on, when it's set, it tells you right here on and off. When it's on, you'll see that little indicator there, and when it goes off, that'll disappear. Here's the other sounds it makes.
Mater! Mater! Have you seen Mater?
Okay, and that's how it is there. That's how it looks. And again, that's how it looks like that. If you can see it, I got to hold it over here so it don't drop. I don't know if you can see that there, folks, on the camera, but that's what we got going on here. And there's a lot of glare in here. Sorry about that, folks. You can see it says sound effects. That's where the and this one here is the snooze. Yeah, snooze light. Okay, good snooze. And here you can't really see too good. It says. Sound effect. I thought it said Grand Prix. Okay, it said sound effects. I guess it's on both sides. I'm sorry, folks. I thought it said Grand Prix on here. Both that side, same thing.
Ready?
Okay. Same.
Ka-chow!
Now, like I said again, there is one here where I don't know what sound effects it is, but this car would go back and forth. Apparently, this one does not. but it does work. The alarm does work. I did test it out. So, you know, you definitely have an alarm. It's definitely going to work. The only thing that don't move from what I see and looking at the video is this here. This would move back and forth. This don't work. I'm not going to force anything with it. I put fresh batteries in there to see maybe the batteries are too weak where it couldn't move it. And that's the situation here. Also, I'm including with this here. Now, this does not come with it. This is not adapted to it. It is a 6 volt, and I did test it on without the batteries in it. It does work. It does work for this here. And, you know, it's up to you if you don't want to use it, but I'm going to include it with it. And it's a good AC adapter. It's a 6 volt, and this here says 6 volt on the back here. If you can see that. So it definitely is a 6 volt AC adapter if you want to use the adapter. Or if you don't want to use the adapter, you just want to have it, I'm going to include it with the package. Do what you want with it, but it's this is not the one that came with it, though. You know, I kind of like matched it up. All right, and that's basically what we got going on, folks. Not much, just 3 little items we picked up, and I just wanted to share it with you guys for now. You know, this is what we got going on, so keep an eye on it. They will be up on eBay today, and if you got any questions about any of these things, any of these items, please don't hesitate to you know, drop me an email and stuff like that. The dimensions for this here, you know what, I always forget to do that when I'm doing my videos. Let me just get a quick tape measure and I'll give you because I know some people like the dimensions of these things. It's going to be in the description, but being I'm doing a video, I'll just, I'll give it to you right now. Hold on. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm back here, and I got the tape measure here. So let's see here. This will give you a rough, I'm just giving you a rough idea with this here. So basically, from the bottom here, it's about 16 inches. I don't know if you can see that. Well, you can't see it over there because it's in the video. It's 16 inches in height, and it's about 12 inches width. Okay, and the depth, this way here, it is 6 inches. Okay, so it's 6 inches wide. Okay, so it's again, just to recap it, 16 inches in length. The width is 12, and the side depth, whatever I guess you call it, that there is 6 inches, about 6 inches wide. Okay, all right. So that's what we got going on with that there, guys. All right, in case you're wondering. So anyway, I'm just going to close this out, and just going to, you know, do the concluding video, and then we'll take it that there. Just close out with the ending video. Thanks, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, thanks again for stopping by and checking out that brief little, you know, sneak peek video there for those 3 items. For those who are new to my YouTube channel, or in this particular case to eBay, my eBay listings, I do these videos, these sneak peek videos, demo videos, and intro videos, and I also do the reseller news when I feel the information that might be of interest to you. I do it. I said in my past I was going to be doing it every day or like every couple of days, whatever, but I've been busy doing other things, so I haven't really had a chance to do that, but I will do the reseller news, you know, in due time is when I get some free time here. But anyway, I just wanted to share that little brief information with you guys. I know it's only 3 little items, and I just wanted to go over those really quick with you. If you got any questions on any of those items I have, please don't hesitate to message me via the eBay messaging system. I'd be more than happy to answer emails whenever I can. I try to do as prompt as I can. Sometimes I'm step out on the road, I can't get to them right away, and I do apologize for that. The same thing when it comes to responding to best offers. I'm not always readily available to respond to those there, so those who do respond to me and I don't get back to you right away, I hope you don't, if you think I forgot about you and you jump to another thing, or you just forget about it and say, oh, this guy doesn't want it. It's not that, it's not that situation. It's just that I got maybe caught up doing something else. I might have been running errands and so on and so forth. So please don't take it the wrong way. And again, if you like what I do with these videos, folks, please subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. If you get anything at them, you want to give them a thumbs up, that's great. I'd love to have the thumbs up. I like to see that there. I like to see more thumbs up than thumbs down. Although I do get the thumbs down every now and then. And I really don't understand. I had a discussion with my brother about that there. And, we never understood that there. Like, if a person's doing, a YouTube channel or video or whatever, talking about certain things, and they're just trying to express themselves and just enlighten other people, I don't know why they would want to, give it a thumbs down. I mean, it's just, it's just basic information. But that is person's preference. You know, maybe they just don't like your content. Maybe they find what you're doing is not of interest to them. So, you know, hey, you know, you flip the bird the other way, you know what I'm saying? So it's okay. It doesn't matter. If you, like I said again, you know, I do this here for the potential eBay buyers, or any buyers in particular. It doesn't have to be eBay buyers, but because I also sell on Bonanza as well. You know, not that I get much business from Bonanza. I mean, it's a nice selling platform. I have done some business with them in the past, and I recently tried to dabble in Etsy, and I just started doing stuff with them, so I don't expect anything right away. We're gonna see how that goes as well, folks. So I am trying to, you know, move into different platforms. I don't know how it's gonna work, but you know, we'll see how it goes. I've been following some other, you know, resellers on YouTube, and you know, this one reseller was saying they have pretty good luck with Etsy, and you know, if it works, it works. If not, then you know, just got to keep plugging away and trying, and you know, see what happens. I'm hoping that we all have for 2018. First off, I want to say I wish everybody a happy New Year, happy and healthy New Year, and for all us resellers and buyers as well. I wish us all the best. You know, I hope we can have a prosperous new year coming up, that we could all make some good sales, and you know, make a decent living off of this here. It's sometimes I wonder, you know, myself, if you know, with the way the sales go up and down, you know, you wonder sometimes, like, you know, how long you're going to be doing this here. I was joking around the other day. I said, you know, I'm hoping to be on eBay for a while. I don't know. I mean, you know, we don't know what our destiny is. We don't, you know, you could be doing eBay one day, and the next day something else can come up in your life, and where you're off eBay, you know, whatever. So I don't know what the story is going to be with that. But in closing, I just hope that we all have a good, you know, a good year, and you know, I would like to say, like to just express in my other videos that once I unload a lot of the merchandise I have, I keep saying it all the time, but then I end up popping up with these different things, the little things. You notice I haven't bought a lot of items like at one shot. There were times like I had put maybe 6 or 7 items in a sneak peek video, but I'm trying to be somewhat selective. I know people might say, well, what was so selective about that stuff you picked up? You know, the little Woody clock, it's a collectible, you know, as far as I know, from what I was told by other people. It's a collectible piece. The little Disney Pixar, you know, radio, not radio, clock. I thought it was a nice novelty. It does work for a kid. You know, if you have a son that likes that. Like I said in the you know, when I was talking about the video before, it just the car doesn't move back and forth. That's about the only thing that's wrong with that. And as far as with the luggage thing there, a school bag, brief bag, whatever for a kid, the Star Wars bag, that's a nice bag. It's very clean condition. It's I think if you get it for somebody, or if you are the lucky buyer and you receive it, I'm quite sure you'll agree with me that it is really nice, clean condition. When I do go sourcing for items, I do try to get good things. I didn't know the clock radio, that clock. I keep saying radio. I didn't know that's supposed to move. I thought that was just, you know, that's the way it was mounted. I didn't know the thing moved, and I'm glad. Like I said, how I found that out was I went to YouTube, and when I seen the person doing a demo on it, I seen the way the car moved. I said, oh boy. I said, you know, this doesn't move. So you know, but I will put that in my description. Like I said, I will not. To those potential buyers out there who do follow me on this channel, and even like on my eBay listings, for the most part, I always will be upfront and honest and tell you what I sell, what's going on with the item, if it's got dings, dents, or scratches on it, or if there's anything wrong with it, I will make you guys aware of it. And if I do, by some unforeseen reason, forget a little minor detail, which will hopefully be too minor, I do apologize for that. But for the most part, I do, you know, keep on top of these things. You know, it's very important to me to ensure you as the buyer, because you're my number one priority. Okay, and I know you know all the other sellers feel the same way. Their buyers are the number one priority. But I'm speaking for myself. I do everything myself. The packaging, like I said, there are occasions where I may have help and stuff, and you know, sometimes. But for the most part, I make sure everything that goes out is packaged well. I do my due diligence, to be honest with you. And once it, like I always say, once it leaves my hands and it gets to the, you know, when I drop it off at the postal service and they get that item, if they don't take care of it, if they're mishandling it and it gets to you guys, damaged, I hope you don't, take it out on me saying, oh, it was poorly packaged, because I make sure the items I package, especially fragile ones, I try to pack them really well to ensure that they're going to get to you in one piece. And I always say in my videos, not in pieces, because I know I would be upset, and if I was to send an item out like that where it wasn't properly packaged and it got to you broken, hopefully not, that would never happen, I hope not, and you were very upset with me, I would understand that. I could share that same sentiment with you, and I feel the same way. When it comes to electronics or certain things, yes, they do require extra packaging, and they do need care, handling care too, from the post office too. I mean, they got to play their part as well. I always put on whenever it comes to electronics or things of that nature, I always put caution stickers on there: sensitive electronics, fragile, handle with care, please do not drop or crush. Or if it's a booklet, whatever, I'll put please do not bend or crush, because I have stickers I made up. Well, not stickers, I made them up on my printer, and I will tape those on there. Now, with the Postal Service, whether they follow those labels on there, that's another story. But, I just want you to know as a buyer that I am doing my due diligence to make sure that it gets to you properly packaged and, in A1A condition. And the reason why, like I said, I do the videos too when it comes to electronics, I put that, for example, that radio, that clock, I keep saying radio, I'm sorry. The reason why I powered it on and want to show you that it does work, because I want you to know that when you get that item, it's not going to be, dead on arrival, so to speak. When you get in, you unbox it and you look and you said, oh my God, this thing doesn't work. What did this guy sell me? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I show you, if it's working here, on this premises, it definitely it should be definitely working on your premises. So I always try to ensure and make sure that everything is properly packaged and that you guys get it in very good condition. Anyway, guys, I don't want to keep talking about that. Again, I will catch you in the next video. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And again, if you got any questions on these things, on these items I'm putting up, hopefully it'll be up today. I do have to run out and do some errands, but they will be up sometime today. I believe there's only 3. If I can't put 3 up, I'm in bad shape. Check them out, see what you think about them. Also, I want you also to remember too, folks, that I have been offering, I have on all my listings, best offers and buy it now. And I need you guys to, if you are interested in these items, to please make that offer. Just don't lowball it. Like I always say in my videos, if I'm selling something for $5 or $10 or whatever, let's say for $5, don't offer me $1 or 50 cents for it. I've been getting crazy things. I just automatically decline it. I think sometimes people just like to have a little fun and games with you, what I'm saying? They want to get you going, so to speak. Be fair. That's all I'm asking. If you're gonna make a best offer, be fair about it. And I have a little margin of error I could work with. I can't give it to you so cheap where I'm not making anything on it, but for the most part, I try to work with you guys to the best of my ability. I know you're looking for a bargain, and me too. I look for bargains when I'm sourcing for the items. So I can imagine how you must feel, when you're shopping and you're probably doing your homework, going through a lot of sellers to find that, that particular item for a good price. And I don't blame you, but the only thing I will say, in my last video, I think I said one of the videos, I had buyers making best offers, and they're not following through with it. And what happens is when I think they have it all set, like they're all okay, they're going to buy it, they made the best offer, I accept the best offer. Then later on, about 2 minutes later, they're canceling it out. And then, like I said in my other video, when they cancel it out, I got to relist it again, and my fees go up. So. That's what's going on. But I will say this, though, folks, and I'm going to be upfront and honest with you. The stuff that do have watches on, I have been bumping the prices up because of that situation. So if you do have any items that you are watching and you notice the price is going up, I have to up it up a little, because, like I said, I've been taking quite a hit on fees and stuff like that, because I keep going through the same scenarios over and over again. People will make purchase, will make best offers, and they don't follow through it, and they cancel it out, and that's what happens, and then I can't eat the cost up all the time. So if you see something that's a good price, try to jump at the opportunity, because the longer it sits there, I have no choice but to increase it, you know what I'm saying? Because to offset my fees, the selling fees, the insertion fees with eBay is killing me, you know? So I'm really trying to work with you guys, and I know you might not want to hear that. It's probably not a good business, you know, ethics, but I can't help that. I mean, you know, so some of the items have been going back up very slightly in some cases. So I really wish I could, you know, unload the stuff, and the people that do put me on their watch list, I would hope they, you know, they do make purchases. I mean, we all would like to make sales, but unfortunately, it's not working out that way in some cases for me. Like I said, I had 5 people made 5 best offers and 5 cancellations, and you know, each time they do that, I got to keep relisting it, and I don't know how much lower I can go. I mean, I try to work with a margin. I don't want to go too high or too low. I try to stay in the middle, and the prices I feel are pretty reasonable in my opinion, but that's why I offer the best offer, because you as the potential buyer, you have a set mindset where you're saying, well, if the seller's asking this much, this is what I feel it's worth, you know, but I won't know unless you make that offer. Anyway, enjoy the weekend, guys. I'm sorry if I'm rambling on. I do apologize. I know I love making videos, and I like to talk. You know, I'm one of these type of people. I like to, you know, get to know you guys better, and, you know, get to know my buyers and stuff. And I apologize for that there again. But, you know, and just anyway, enjoy your weekend. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care now. Bye.